If you're over 60 and love grabbing that can of sardines for a quick, healthy snack, you might be shocked to learn you're playing with fire. Are you sure you're not spiking your blood pressure sky high with every bite? Or unknowingly triggering excruciating joint pain that could leave you hobbling for days? What if that superfood boost of omega-3 is actually thinning your blood to dangerous levels, setting you up for uncontrollable bleeding? And don't get me started on those hidden toxins lurking in poorly sourced cans that could quietly poison your system over time. It's not the sardines themselves that are the villain. It's how so many of us over 60 handle them. That's draining away the benefits and spoiling our health. Stick around, because today we're exposing these deadly mistakes that could be sabotaging your golden years. All right, welcome back to our channel where we cut through the noise and deliver straight-up science-backed advice to help you thrive in your 60s and beyond. In this video, we'll walk through the 4 most dangerous mistakes people over 60 make when eating sardines, and trust me, these aren't just minor slip-ups. They could lead to serious health scares like strokes, gout attacks, or even toxic buildup. But don't worry. We'll arm you with simple fixes so you can enjoy these nutrient powerhouses the way they were meant to be, safely and effectively. If you're ready to level up your sardine game and protect your health, tap that like button right now and subscribe to join our community of savvy seniors. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss out on tips that could save your life. Right, let's dive in, starting with mistake number 1. Mistake number 1. Gobbling up high-sodium canned sardines without watching your intake or opting for low-sodium versions. Now, I know sardines in a can are super convenient. Pop the lid, and you've got a protein-packed meal ready in seconds. But here's the shocking truth. If you're over 60, this habit could be silently jacking up your blood pressure to dangerous levels. Many of us in the US reach for these cans because they're affordable and easy, but we skip checking the nutrition label, and bam, you're slamming down way more sodium than your body can handle. Canned sardines often pack about 282 milligrams of sodium per serving, which is around 12% of your daily value. And for folks over 60, the recommended daily limit is just 1,500 to 2,300 milligrams to keep things in check. Exceed that regularly, and studies show it directly ties to poor blood pressure control, bumping your risk of heart disease by 20 to 30%. Imagine enjoying what you think is a heart-healthy snack, only to have it contribute to hypertension that could trigger a stroke or heart failure. It's terrifying how something so small adds up to big trouble, especially since our bodies become less efficient at processing sodium as we age. The solution is straightforward and game-changing. Always scan the label and choose low-sodium or no-salt-added varieties. They're out there, and they taste just as good with a squeeze of lemon or some herbs. If you're stuck with the regular kind, rinse them under water to slash the sodium by up to 40%. And portion control is key. Stick to one serving a couple times a week, paired with low-sodium sides like fresh veggies. This way, you get the omega-3 goodness without the blood pressure spike. Trust me, your heart will thank you. Moving on to mistake number 2. Eating sardines regularly without considering your risk for gout. Sardines are touted as a fantastic source of healthy fats and protein, but for many over 60, they're like a ticking time bomb for joint agony. Why? Because they're loaded with purines, about 399 milligrams per 100 grams, which your body breaks down into uric acid. In older adults, especially those with slower kidney function, this acid can build up in the joints, crystallizing and causing those brutal gout flares that feel like your big toe is on fire. It's a common pitfall in the US, where around 8 to 10% of people over 60 deal with gout, and many dive into sardines thinking they're doing their bodies a favor for bone health or anti-inflammation. But research links high purine foods like sardines, and their cousins like anchovies, directly to increased uric acid levels, which not only spark gout attacks, but can also lead to kidney stones or even worsen diabetes. If you've got a history of joint issues or high uric acid, chowing down on these without caution could turn a mild condition into debilitating pain, keeping you sidelined from the activities you love. Here's the fix to sidestep this nightmare. First, get your uric acid levels checked with a simple blood test. Talk to your doc about it. If you're prone to gout, limit sardines to once a week or less, and opt for fresh over canned to potentially reduce purine impact. Balance it out by loading up on low purine alternatives like eggs or plant-based proteins, and stay hydrated to help flush out that uric acid. Add in some cherries or vitamin C-rich foods, which studies suggest can lower gout risk. With these tweaks, you can still enjoy sardines occasionally without inviting a flare-up. Now, mistake number 3, overdoing it on sardines and flooding your system with excess omega-3s, which can thin your blood too much. Sardines are omega-3 superstars, and that's great for reducing inflammation and supporting heart health. But for seniors over 60 especially, those on blood thinners like warfarin or aspirin, too much can backfire spectacularly. Many of us in America amp up our sardine intake to boost brain health or fight arthritis, not realizing that consuming over 3 grams of omega-3s daily from fish like this can inhibit platelet aggregation, making your blood less likely to clot. Research highlights how this excess interacts with common meds, ramping up the risk of internal bleeding, bruising, or complications during surgery. Picture this. You're feeling proactive about your diet, but one too many cans could turn a minor cut into a major bleed-out scenario. It's a sneaky danger because the benefits are so hyped, but the downsides hit harder in our age group, where healing takes longer. The practical solution? Moderation is your best friend. Aim for no more than 2 to 3 servings per week, totaling about 4 to 6 ounces each time, as per FDA guidelines. If you're on any blood-thinning meds, chat with your doctor before upping your fish intake. They might adjust your dose or suggest monitoring. Supplement with plant-based omega-3s from flax seeds if needed, which don't have the same blood-thinning punch. This keeps the perks rolling without the scary side effects. Finally, mistake number 4, not checking the source of your sardines, leading to a buildup of mercury or heavy metals. Sure, sardines are generally low in mercury compared to bigger fish, but if you're sourcing from sketchy imports or not verifying quality, those toxins can accumulate in your body over time. For folks over 60, with potentially declining kidney function, this is a real threat. Mercury levels around 0.068 milligrams per kilogram, plus traces of arsenic, cadmium, and lead, can sneak in and wreak havoc on your nerves, kidneys, or even raise cancer risks. In the USSD, we often grab whatever's on sale without peeking at labels, but EPA and FDA warnings are clear. Regular consumption from contaminated sources amps up bioaccumulation, especially in older adults who process toxins slower. It's like inviting a slow poison into your routine diet, turning a healthy habit into a hazardous one that could lead to neurological issues or organ damage. To dodge this bullet, always buy from reputable brands. Look for labels like Wild Caught from the Atlantic or Pacific, and check for third-party testing certifications like those from the Marine Stewardship Council. Stick to US or EU-sourced products to minimize contamination risks. And variety is key. Rotate with other low-mercury fish like salmon to spread out exposure. If you're unsure about a brand, a quick online check can save you big time. By being picky about your picks, you'll keep those sardines as the clean, beneficial snack they should be. Of course, while sardines can be a fantastic addition to your diet, they're not right for everyone. If you've got high blood pressure, gout, kidney stones, or are pregnant, even in your later years, proceed with caution. Moderation is key, and always check with your doctor before making big changes, especially if you're on medications. These tips are based on general guidelines, but your health is unique, so personalized advice from APRO is essential. There you have it, friends. Now you know how to unlock the full potential of sardines without falling into the traps that trip up most people over 60. By avoiding these mistakes, you're not just eating smarter. You're safeguarding your heart, joints, and overall vitality for more active, enjoyable years ahead. Sardines truly are an underrated superfood when handled right, and you've got the knowledge now to make them work for you. If this video opened your eyes, smash that like button to let the algorithm know, and subscribe for more no-nonsense health hacks tailored for us over 60. Drop a comment below. Have you made any of these mistakes, or what's your favorite way to eat sardines safely? Share your thoughts. I read everyone. And hey, we've got 2 more videos ready for you on avoiding pitfalls with other everyday foods. Just click on one in the end screen to keep the learning going. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.